Leo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-January 2020. And I'll start the reading off with 2 oracle cards. And then I'll be going into the reading. And then I'll close it off with 1 more oracle card for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check it out in the description box if you want. Now let's see. All right. So from the Alice the Wonderland Oracle, you get grown up, wanting to grow in experience, rejection of perpetual youth. Energetically speaking, you can still be a kid. I'm refusing to not be a kid. But yeah, grown up spiritually. From the Oracle of the Unicorns, you get possibility. Raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. You do. All right, let's get into the reading. All right. Alright, so the overall energy for the reading is the 8 of Swords. You feel a little bit stuck in a situation. You feel like you can't escape a situation. And I feel like it's a very strong connection here. Starting off the reading, you get the 7 of Swords crossed by the Hierophant. Now, you may be dealing with a Taurus here. I kind of feel like you're wanting to turn your back to this connection, you know, but I don't feel like you're doing it. You're wanting to, but not really able to. That's what it's looking like. Because look, this is them in your focus. They're here non-stop, not letting you, you know, they're in your mind and you can't really help it. In your recent past, there was mutual love in the situation, coming up for you in your strength, the 2 of you coming back together. In your immediate future, brand new beginning, powerful one at that, supporting this reading, or you at this time is the King of Swords. You're very logical about things. You're also very determined, not really letting your emotions lead this time around. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, you're in your full power here, Leo. You're, as the beginning of the reading said, you've grown. You're growing, you've grown, you know exactly what's going on here. You're good. What you're hoping for is to not get your heart broken again. In your potential outcome, options. Alright, so now let's clarify. Let's clarify that 8 of Swords. You get the Sun, the Queen of Wands, and the Empress. All of these are you. Given that the Emperor and the Empress came out, I'm figuring this is a very strong connection here. Highly spiritual connection that you're in with somebody. And this is something that you feel is there with you for life, pretty much. It doesn't mean that it disturbs you, that it's there to torture you, you know, in your mind a lot. It just means that you're becoming aware that there's no really escaping this, energetically speaking at least. So for some of you, you may not be with this person for, you know, your whole life, but you still feel like you can't escape them, you know? So this is what this is telling me, but you're good. You're in a good place here. You know, you're the Empress, the Queen of Wands, and the Sun. You're really feeling empowered. It's just with this connection. It's like, you know. Let me clarify the Seven of Swords. See, this is where the conflict is, because I feel like you're trying to manifest emotional stability here for yourself. And you're, at the same time, you're trying to detach yourself from this. But see, we've already been through the fact that you can't, right? And I feel like that's where the conflict stands, because some of you may not understand that you're tied up to this person for life. Energetically speaking, again, you don't have to be with this person physically, and that's where the conflict is. Because you are aware of that, most of you, that this person is tied up to you, and at the same time, you don't want them. Because you want to manifest this for yourself. And you feel like still being tied up to them, you're not going to be able to be emotionally happy, ever. You know? In terms of that, just... Because if this is a very powerful connection, you probably won't be able to disconnect from this person. Try to accept that. You don't have to be with them, just try to accept that. Let me clarify the Hierophant. Wow. You get the Nine of Swords, the Shadow side, which is the Devil, and the Three of Wands. This person, I feel like this is them, by the way. This person is going through a lot of pain, and this pain comes from the fact that they're waiting. They're not taking any kind of action on this. And I feel like that's causing them a lot of pain, but it's like they can't help it. You know? They're still waiting and waiting and waiting. And the more they wait, the more they're in pain. And yeah. So let's do the Emperor, which again, I feel like it's them. That's in your focus. The Emperor. They get the Five of Cups, the Judgment card, and the Hermit card. They're very, very unhappy with their life right now, you know? And with the Judgment card, it's looking like, and the Hermit, it's looking like they're trying to figure out a way to make their life happy again, because they're miserable. Let me clarify the Two of Cups in your strength. You get the Page of Cups, the Star, and the Ten of Wands. So there's love here, there's wish fulfillment, you both want this, but there's also a lot of heaviness that somebody's putting on this connection. And I feel like it's that preconceived idea that, oh my god, this is so strong, this is so powerful, that it's heavy too. So fucking what? You know? Yeah, it's gonna be heavy. Who says it's easy? But do you want this or do you not want this? Because do see the both of you being miserable here. Well, your person is miserable. You're all tied up to this, but neither of you are doing anything to make this happen currently. And yeah, that's going to bring a lot of sadness, a lot of heaviness, a lot of that into the mix, you know. Let me clarify the Ace of Pentacles in the immediate future. We get the Nine of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the King of Swords. So this King of Swords, again, is showing up as them. They're showing up too much in your reading already. But you're this Page of Wands here. You may be younger than this person. And I feel like things are going to start here really rough between the two of you. Rough in the sense that it's going to be slow. It's going to be, and maybe not discussed. But something is going to start here for the two of you. And it's looking like it's going to be a little bit, you might be a little bit defensive. You know, so that's why I'm saying it's looking a little rough. But they are going to start one way or another. And I feel like it's your person that's going to take action here with the King of Swords. So let me clarify this King of Swords. Yeah, they're coming for reconciliation here. It's looking like they're done with the crap, with the lies, with the deception, with the secrets, with not really telling it as it is, because this guy tells it as it is. So they're done with that crap. They're looking pretty determined here. Let me clarify the Sun. You're, you get the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. You've lost faith here, Leo, that this is ever going to happen between the two of you, this love. I feel like you're focusing a lot on working on yourself, working on your stability, just, you know, building this happiness for yourself, because I feel like you've kind of lost faith here that this is ever going to happen, you know? Let me clarify the Three of Swords. You get the Two of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. There may have been a three-party situation here in the past with this person. You clearly don't want that anymore. You're like, you're going to come to me this time with no other attachments, or you're not coming at all. You know, because whatever happened in the past did hurt you a lot. Let me clarify the Seven of Cups for the potential outcome. You get the Emperor, the Two of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. Wow. By the time this person comes to you, and they're going to come the right way, you may have the tendency to walk away from them. It took them too long, it's looking like. Because you have options now, Leo. You have several options. You're looking at the other options, and even though this person shows up as they should here, you know, with the Emperor and the Two of Cups, you're still going to feel tempted to say no to it because of other options. Interesting. All right, let me pull up some cards from the universe for you. You get the Seven of Wands, the Moon, and the Magician. The Moon showed up like crazy in your reading. A lot of unknowns. You know, a lot of things being kept in the dark here from you. And you're wanting to know, with the Seven of Wands, the Moon, and the Magician, you're wanting to know what's being hidden from you at this time. You're trying to bring light to the surface here, you know, because, yeah, this is what I see you doing right now, because I kind of see you being at the end of the line here with this person, you know, not waiting for them anymore, and not, but you're still curious to know what the hell happened, that they didn't move, and now you're feeling, and they're actually showing up as moving towards you. Kind of like, what did you do during this time? What took you so long, you know? Okay, let's close it off with a oracle card from The Universe Has Your Back. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. I feel like you're doing that, so yeah, just remind yourself of that from time to time. So Leo, this is what I have for you. It felt like a heavy reading for some reason in terms of there's a lot of sadness here and a lot of something very pressing here in this reading. And it's probably just a missed opportunity. And that's where the sadness lies. You know? So, Leo, that's what I have for you. I hope this helped, and I will see you next time. Bye.